right, you have 55 to 4th. We're going to 49, boss. Just go to the right. You have 5-0 that way. 5-0, you're good. Off with 24 plus another, you're good. Yeah!
We might be able to put 50 on these boys.
These boys can't hold us though, bro.
They can't stop us. Keep hitting them in the mouth.
Let's go!
Hell of a drive. I've never blocked. Hell of a drive.
He keeps it. Prescott walks the dog. Touchdown.
Let's go!
Cowboys got themselves back on track 2 weeks ago against Philly. Now they've got another NFC East opponent against whom they've had a lot of success lately. 5 straight wins, an average of 12 points more per game. They're putting up 300 passing yards per outing, converting 53% of their third downs and winning the turnover clip at a rate of +7. That is against the New York Giants, who have lost 4 straight games. For more on them, here's Kim Jones.
For the first time this season, and on Monday night, Giants rookie quarterback Daniel Jones should have all of his main weapons. Sterling Shepard should be back. Golden Tate's healthy. So is Saquon Barkley and Evan Engram. That's good news for a rookie quarterback who laments the Giants not winning winnable games lately against Arizona and Detroit.
I think we've known throughout the year we can move the ball, we can score points, and we have a lot of confidence in that. We just need to be able to do it in the big moments. We need to be able to do it when we have a chance to take a lead or something like that. And I think as far as our confidence or how we feel as an offense, I think we've been pretty steady in that and remain confident. So I think we've known we can move the ball. It's just about converting some of those opportunities.
There's one player in the Giants locker room who has defeated the Dallas Cowboys this season. New Giant Leonard Williams, the former Jet. He told me that because he's so familiar with the Cowboys, he can spend even more time on his new Giants playbook.
Giants-Cowboys, the last game of the week. Texans-Jags, the first game up on Sunday. It is the last game in London this year, and the first for Deshaun Watson since he was kicked in the eye. He says that his vision is fine, that he's thinking of wearing a visor in the game. He will not have Will Fuller to throw to, but he will have Deandre Hopkins, who spoke with James Palmer on the practice field earlier today.
Hop, you just got done playing some Jenga.
Yeah, man.
You got massive hands. Is that an advantage in Jenga?
It's not an advantage. It's for sure not an advantage. It might be an advantage because I can, touch too, and they not realize it.
Yeah, gotcha. What you like it over here? You spend a lot of time in Europe.
Yeah, man.
What is it going to be like actually playing a football game? You come for pleasure a lot.
It's pretty cool. I think just getting this experience of guys that's never been to Europe, just riding around, seeing a different culture, seeing a different, atmosphere, of the way people live. But of course, we'll come over here for business. But I think it's cool that we come over here and let other fans, other countries enjoy what we do.
What would it be like, you think, playing in a stadium like Wembley, as iconic as it is? You're a big soccer fan.
Right.
Just everything that stadium and everything that's been there to get a chance to hopefully get in the end zone.
Oh, that's awesome. Especially getting the win. I think that's more important than getting in the end zone. But that's a stadium, a place that is going to be here forever. It's going to be remembered. A lot of great games has happened in that stadium. So for us to be able to come over here, I think it's one that we'll be telling our grandkids one day.
Lastly, you said recently this is the best maybe football you've played in your career. You've had a pretty dang good career so far. Why do you say that?
Because it's little things that I do to help my team win, and not just scoring touchdown or yards. Well, it's a lot that goes into being a good receiver, and I feel like I'm finally trying to close to being up there. Never going to be perfect. Always continuing to play hard and work hard, but I feel like my knowledge of football is developing.
Go have fun on Sunday.
No problem. Thank you.
Texans-Jags, it's an early one, guys. 9:30 a.m. Eastern, right here on NFL Network with Rich Eisen and the gang from Game Day Morning on the call. In the meantime, we're going to go on the clock.
Let's go.
Put 2 minutes on that clock. TD.
Let's go.
And we're going to start with that London game. Deshaun Watson told Rich Eisen today that when he reached for his helmet after he was kicked in the face last week, he was checking to see if his eye was still there. Now we'll have to keep that eye out for Jaguars pass rushers. How do you see that matchup going?
Well, the last 2 times the Jags played the Texans, they sacked Deshaun Watson 10 times. That's a lot. But the last since week 5, though, he's only been sacked an average of 1.5 times. So his line is doing a really good job protecting him right now. My question is, you talking about his eye, he's going to be wearing a visor. I wore a visor before. It is not something you're comfortable with. Look out to see if he's able to see through that thing. It's all fogged up and
Interesting.
stuff.
Might be an adjustment. Yeah. Browns versus Broncos. The latter, your team, starting a guy, quarterback who's never played a down in the NFL. The former playing one who stormed out of a press conference earlier this week. Will Baker silence his critics in this game?
Short answer, no, Lindsay. He won't silence his critics. I do think they come out on top of the Denver Broncos, Terrell's Denver Broncos this week. But I don't think Baker will silence his critics this week. I think he's going to have some time to do that. He hasn't proven he can actually make the play yet this year, but I think that they do get on track this week with the win against the Broncos, but he's going to have some work to do.
Eagles run defense, very good. Eagles pass defense, very bad. For the most part, teams have attempted to capitalize on that. Would that be a smart way for the Bears to approach them?
It will not be, because the Eagles, they actually play well against quarterbacks who aren't that good. I mean, Luke Falk didn't have a good game against them, Josh Allen. So the last 4 games, they've only given up 188 passing yards in that span. So I don't think you can take advantage of that defense with Mitchell Trubisky. So just go ahead and try to run your offense a different way.
Run.
Run.
T.Y. Hilton, out 3 to 4 weeks. They're in first place right now. Will they stay there?
No, they won't. I hate that for T.Y. and the Colts. He is their big play guy. He's their explosive guy, and they need that. They run the ball well, but they need those explosive plays.
Right. Give you the extra 3 seconds. Give you like 10 seconds to answer that question. So John Gruden said that he's trying to bring the game back to 1998. Everybody remembers this, right? He was referring to a more old-fashioned approach with an attack that relies more on a solid run game than it does on sabermetrics. After the break, Marcel Reese is going to show us why, so far, that approach is working.